What's up, guys? Nick Daly here back. I apologize for not having made a video in like 9 days, bro. Just college has been killing me. I'm in my last semester, but I did see the game tonight, and it was honestly a thriller. I was extremely impressed with how the Knicks finished out the stretch. I was extremely impressed with the defense tonight. Jericho Sims, we said all summer that he should be a part of the rotation. He's a good player. He rebounds. He brings you that athleticism. He reminds me a lot of a younger DeAndre Jordan. And I'm not saying Sims can bring much outside of catching lobs offensively, but he's just an active player and he really hustles, and that's what the Knicks need. And this whole stretch without Mitchell Robinson's been very difficult. But Isaiah Hartenstein and Jericho Sims definitely are giving me some good vibes right now because Mitch just the foul trouble, man. I mean, Mitch is always in foul trouble. So whenever he's out of the game, we know we have two guys we can count on. Before this game against the Jazz, you've got to give credit to the guards. You've got to give credit to Jalen Brunson. We gave this guy over $100 million. We got clowned for it. 25 points tonight. I bet you at least 12 of them were in the fourth quarter. 10 of 20 from the field, 8 assists. I mean, Jalen Brunson is absolutely an elite level point guard. He's undersized. There's some nights where he's just outmatched, like we saw against the Atlanta Hawks, that Brunson just really couldn't handle DeJounte Murray. But in most of the situations, 9 times out of 10, I mean, Jalen Brunson, we're putting the ball in his hands in the fourth quarter and saying, win us this game. And the other guard is Emmanuel Quickly. IQ, he hit 2 big threes in the fourth quarter. He was getting into the passing lanes. Yeah, he had 4 steals. I just love this depth of the Knicks team. Now, I do think we need to sort of reevaluate our expectations on the team. Or I shouldn't say we, bro. I shouldn't speak for you guys. I speak for myself. I thought that the Knicks this season would be, the fifth, sixth seed. I had really high expectations for the Knicks. This team to me looks like a seventh to eighth seed with some upside to where they could probably challenge whoever they play in the first round. But the consistency is just really not there. I mean, we're going to see nights where the Knicks look good, nights where they look bad. Like tonight, they snapped Utah's flawless home record. We also saw them get blown out, not blown out, but we saw them lose to OKC, and then they got blown up by the Nets. I actually tried to make a commitment to watch every single game. I missed the last two, so I didn't see the Nets or the Thunder game, but I'm definitely not missing another one. I watched the game tonight, even though it was late, and it's 11:30 and I'm recording, so here I am. RJ Barrett, I feel like he didn't really do too much tonight. Like, he had some good finishes, but just like I said, inconsistency for RJ. I mean, with the way Brunson is moving the ball around, and now you have Cam Reddish, who's asserting himself into the starting lineup. I mean, I just kind of expect more from RJ. I feel like I say that the Knicks are a 7 to 8 seed. If RJ Barrett was taking that next leap to all-star status, then yeah, oh my God, like the Knicks would be one of the best teams in the East. But until RJ Barrett does take that next step, like he just more often than not, I feel like RJ's having a bad shooting night. I mean, if you're going to put up 18 shots, you can't make 5 of them, especially when we know RJ's not the best shooter. So that's frustrating, but I don't really think I had a concern with anyone else. And even though RJ did have that off shooting night in the fourth quarter, it's not like he hurt the Knicks. Like, he made some plays and he was active out there. Julius Randle took 11 shots tonight, 15 points. Nothing crazy. Hartenstein had 9 rebounds, 2 points, but we know with his defense. And then Obi Toppin, that's right. He had 3 threes, two big ones in the fourth quarter. Obi has really established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter, especially in the corner, like a prostitute. I mean, I really like what I'm seeing at Obi Toppin, and there's a lot of times where I'm thinking, honestly, I feel like we have a better chance to win with Obi out there than we do Randall, especially when Randall came in the fourth quarter tonight. When he subbed in for Obi, I kind of just was hoping that Obi could finish it out. But like, obviously with the amount of money Randall makes, that's never going to happen. But moving forward, I mean, we've got a 5-game road trip. So tomorrow we have a back-to-back, right? Yeah, we're facing the Nuggets tomorrow. No Jokic. They're 9-4. The Nuggets have not lost at home this season. So we have a chance to beat the Jazz and then to beat the Nuggets and end both of their undefeated home streaks. So they're the only 2 teams in the NBA to claim that they haven't lost at home this season. So at 7-7, I mean, the Knicks are the definition of mediocre, bro. I'm really hoping that we can get on a streak here. I mean, when you're talking about, even though Jokic is not out there, this is a tough place to play in the Pepsi Center. Your Nuggets, Warriors, Suns, and then we're going to get a rematch against the Thunder. Portland, Grizzlies. I mean, this is a pretty difficult schedule. We just have to hope that players continue to show up, because that game against OKC, not that like I said, I didn't see it, but I did read about it and stuff, and the defense just wasn't there. Tonight, the defense was a lot more active, and that's why the Knicks were able to win this game in the fourth quarter. Utah's got just as much firepower as we do, but we made the stops that matter. We got into the passing lanes, and we were able to capitalize off of it. But yeah, I just realized I haven't even looked at any of the stats. Like you guys can see the stats on the screen right there. Honestly, I'm gonna leave that up just because it's probably better than just looking at a picture of the Knicks logo. But yeah, a big reason why I stopped making Knicks videos so much is not because of the well, that's kind of tough. It's kind of a sticky situation. The Knicks started to copyright my videos. Now they didn't strike me, but they started copywriting me. And obviously, I make these videos because I'm a Knicks fan. Like, why the hell would I be making a video at 11:30 p.m. On a Tuesday night? If you've got to love the Knicks to do that. So I do love the Knicks, but at the same time, if I'm putting stuff out there, like you guys know how hard it was to get to 2,900 or whatever subs I had, bro. Oh my god, my first couple of videos got like 5 views, bro. So yeah, I mean the Knicks doing that kind of had me tight, but like I said, I'm gonna be more active for real. I really have been liking the Knicks, watching the Knicks, and it's been frustrating. Like there's been times this season. I remember what game was it? Atlanta? I don't remember what game it was, bro. It was a couple of games ago. I literally just like turned the TV off. Like the game was over, but I just like threw my remote, bro. But I just been tight, bro. Because it's not even about like saying that I had high expectations and the Knicks haven't been playing like that. It's more so about the fact where it's like, when are the Knicks actually going to turn this around? When are the Knicks going to become a good team? Because they had one a couple of years ago when they overachieved as the 4th seed or whatever, but then they lost in the first round to the Atlanta Hawks. So I'm hoping that this season, Coach Tibb can just remain playing guys like Cam Reddish and Jericho Sims and Emmanuel Quickly. And the lesser we see of some of these vets, the better. I mean, obviously, Isaiah Hartenstein's like 26, bro, so he's still young. But I mean, D Rose and we don't really have many veterans. Is the thing. Like D Rose, I feel like is our only veteran. Like, who am I missing? We really don't have many veterans on the team. Everyone's like in their mid-20s. Yeah, like we really don't. But I mean, I was gonna say Randall, but Randall's young as well. Like Randall's, I think, like a year older than Obi. But yeah, to this point, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm gonna keep a close eye on the Knicks at like the trade deadline because if I look at the Knicks and I'm thinking it's a really mediocre team, we might want to consider actually trading Randall. I know that you could say he's probably our best player, but sell high in Randall and get some assets and just keep building for the future because for all we know, Obi Toppin could legit become a star level player, not an all star, but a star level player. Where he's given us like I think Obi would easily average 20 and 10 if he was a starter, without a doubt, with how athletic he is and skilled he's started to become. So yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to do a fire sale. Like I actually really like our team. I mean, I don't even mind Randall, but it's just the amount of money he makes and like he's not consistently like that game against Minnesota I did watch. And Randall looked like a superstar. If Randall played like that every single night, or like we had that level of sort of like expectation for him, then like absolutely we can keep him. But I just don't really trust Randall to be able to show up every night in the playoffs. That's an issue because if that Randall was on our team, like hey, that Boston game was extremely frustrating. All the threes they hit, but if Randall could play like that every single night, I mean the Knicks would be in a much different spot. But don't like the reason why the Knicks won tonight was because of Brunson, IQ, Obi, Sims, and like Cam Reddish and these boys. Barrett and Randall are good players, but you just can't rely on them consistently. So I did not want to trade RJ Barrett for Mitchell, and honestly, I don't really regret that because even if Mitchell was on this team, like if you were to, like, I wouldn't even we'd have to give Obi row. But I really do like the Knicks roster right now, but we'll see what happens. Bro. I'll leave it at that, man. Like I said, I haven't been Knicks video in like almost 10 days probably, so I feel a little rusty. But good to get a win tonight, man. Knicks State, we out here. Good. Yes, sir.